If you don't have a generator and you're in a power outage, how do you plan on charging your cell phone? How do you plan on charging flashlights? How do you plan on charging headlamps? Hey guys, T2 out here, Titan Preparedness Channel. Today I have an awesome product to show you guys. The product that I'm going to be showing you guys today is not only for the prepper, it is for the college student, it is for your local fire, EMS, police worker. It is for anyone who lives in their car. It is for anyone who does a lot of RVing or car camping. So because I run a YouTube channel, I get a lot of requests to review different products. Some of those products aren't very beneficial to what I do. And so I don't do a lot of company sponsored review videos. But then this one company reached out and said, hey, look, we believe that this item would be very beneficial to you and your cause. So I started looking into the product, and I see this product as being beneficial not only to me in the prepping world, but also to anyone outside of the prepping world who owns a vehicle. Recently, there was about 3.5 million people without power throughout across America. Most of these people don't have a generator. So here's my question for you. If you don't have a generator and you're in a power outage, how do you plan on charging your cell phone? How do you plan on charging flashlights? How do you plan on charging headlamps? Most of us have a vehicle. I can go outside, I can start up my vehicle, and I can plug my cell phone up and charge it that way. Now I know from my cell phone, from dead, takes almost 2.5 hours to charge via this cord. Let's add in a headlamp. That's another hour to charge. A flashlight, another hour. So here I am sitting 4 to 4.5 hours running my vehicle just to charge so I can have some basic communication and some basic lighting. That's going to take up a lot of fuel. That's going to take up a lot of gas. Now, that's for small devices. What if you're that college student that's got the essay due at midnight and the power just went out? How are you going to charge your laptop? That is where something like this, the SUNGLIFE 150 watt inverter, comes in handy. You see, this product uses the exact same 12 volt outlet like your car charger would, and it offers you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways to charge different devices. On the front, you have 3 USBs. One is a 3.0, the other are 2.4. You have 2 120 watt outlets. This allows you to run a TV, run a game system, be able to charge laptops, be able to charge devices that take more power. And because you are using your 12 volt outlet to run this device, it gives you another 12 volt outlet so you can plug in your car charger and charge your cell phone or whatever device is connected. Let's say you're powering a cell phone, a flashlight, and a headlamp. You're looking at 4 hours to recharge those devices. Well, if you plug it in here, you can plug the cell phone to a fast charger and the flashlight and the headlamp to here, and you can recharge all your devices in less than an hour. You can save 75% of your fuel. And when it comes to a multi-day outage, 75% of your fuel savings really adds up. Now, I remember when I worked EMS, we carried around Tough Books, and Tough Books took the 120 outlet. The problem is, in our trucks, we only had the 12 volt cigarette lighter. So after a couple of hours of running calls, your computer would be dead. So you'd have to go back to the station, plug it up, keep running calls, be handwriting all of your reports just to go back, pick up your computer whenever it's 50%, 75%, and have to type them all into the computer. We didn't have things like this in our trucks. I had to stay an hour to 2 hours every day after shift just so I could finish up typing my reports. If I had something like this on my truck, a basic inverter, I wouldn't have had to drop my computer off. I wouldn't have had to handwrite any reports. Now, not only can I power basic devices like cell phones, flashlights, headlamps, but I can actually plug a TV into this thing and run it in my vehicle. Now, with my vehicle having the always-on 12 volt outlet, my vehicle doesn't even have to be turned on to operate this device. Of course, if you are using this thing for a couple of hours, you may want to crank your car up for 10-15 minutes, recharge that battery, and then shut it back off. Now, not every vehicle has a always-on 12 volt outlet. So some cars, you might have to leave the vehicle running while you're using this thing. But as far as my truck goes, I'm good. This has a 300 watt surge and a 150 running watts. So if you do have a device that surges once it first starts up, it's fine. You have 300 watts. It also has built-in and overheating protection. That way if the device gets too hot, it will shut itself off. There's also a running fan, and that way the device stays cool. Now, like I said, this item is not only for the prepper. If you are a college student and you have that book report due, but the power just went out, you can step out to your vehicle and you can charge your laptop. If you're on a long haul road trip, you can plug this thing up and now you can charge your laptop, your PSP, your Nintendo DS. You can even run a TV, like I said, while driving down the highway. Now, like I mentioned earlier, not a lot of people have generators. And with a device like this, you pretty much turn your car into a small generator. 150 watts is not a lot. You're not going to run a fridge, you're not going to run a freezer, but it can help you charge up some smaller devices. And when you're in the middle of a multi-day power outage, a simple small device like this that will give you at least a little bit of power, well, that little bit of power goes a long way. Guys, I've seen basic inverters that plug into the cigarette lighter and only have one 12-volt outlet. Those things run anywhere from $15 to $30 depending on where you buy them. Now, this device not only has one 12-volt outlet, it has two of them. It has three USBs. It also has the 12-volt cigarette lighter at the bottom. But you can actually find this device, the SUNGLIFE 150 watt inverter, on Amazon for around $25. Again, this would make a great product for any person who has a vehicle. You don't have to be a prepper. You can be a basic person with a basic vehicle that maybe just wants to charge some extra devices when on a road trip or when out camping. So guys, I hope you go check out this 150 watt inverter. Again, it has 6 ways to charge different devices. This item is going to stay in my preps and is going to be one of the items that I can hand out to someone else during the midst of a power outage, and they can use their gas and they can use their vehicle to charge up their devices, and they can save fuel while doing it. There's no point in running a vehicle for 4 hours to charge 3 devices when you can run it for 1 hour to charge the same devices. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, go check out SUNGLIFE. They make some really cool products, both prepping related and non-prepping related. If you have an inverter, let me know what it is down in the comment section. And does this product have enough features that interest you? If not, what would you like to see? Alright guys, that's all I got for today. T2 out.